Now is an exciting time to be an entrepreneur, to be out there in the world with everything changing so fast. It's because of a big thing called Web 3.0, and it is just ideally made for content creators and entrepreneurs. That's what we're talking about on this episode of Agorapreneurs.
Welcome to Agorapreneurs, standing for liberty and freedom, all done peacefully. Now, here is your guide, Terry Brock.
Hi, I'm Terry Brock, and welcome to this episode, a very special episode, because we're talking about something that is changing our world today. It's called Web 3.0, and it ties in with our live and let live philosophy. The idea of living your life the way you want. Don't bother other people. Don't hit them. Don't hurt them. Don't take their stuff, but live life the way you want. And that's really what it's all about. And to find out more about that, matter of fact, you can make a statement. Subscribe. Because when you subscribe, you're saying, hey, we stand for live and let live. We stand for that idea of non-initiation of force. You don't start force and take something from somebody. You defend yourself. But this is what it's all about. And the Web 3.0 that we're seeing develop really epitomizes the opportunities for you. I'm going to tell you about that in this video as we talk about it, because we're going to cover that today. It's a big thing and it's changing our world in a dramatic way. I think I've seen more change faster with this than ever in my life. And I've been working with computers since, late 1970s. Yeah, a long time ago. With the changes, seen all that kind of thing. This is bigger than ever. And now's the time to get on board. You want to get on the ground floor? Well, now's the time to do it. And if you need some help, by the way, on that, we can help you on that. I've got a program called 20 with Terry. You notice down below there, it says 20withterry.com. You go over there and fill out an application. You can get a free evaluation of what you're doing. There's no charge to that for those that qualify. And we just go through 10 minutes. You tell me what you're doing, your challenges. I take 10 minutes and show you how to do it. And if there's a way we can work together, well, I offer some coaching and we can talk about that later. But bounce over there right now, take a look at it, see what's there, because it ties in directly with this amazing thing called Web 3.0. It is changing our world in a positive way, in a very profound way, and you have a chance to get involved with it. And in the next few minutes, you're going to learn what it's like. Turn off your cell phone, just watch what's here, unless you're watching this on your cell phone, and see what's going on and how you can tie into that. Because this is something that comes along very rarely in time throughout history, something that is a game changer. Something that says, hey, whoa, Nelly, this is going to be different than before. And before we had Web 1.0, Web 2.0, and now Web 3.0. And so I want to talk about those and how they relate to where we are. When we were back at Web 1.0, this was back around the early 90s, early 90s when we first came out with the web, say through the year 2004, somewhere in there. It was basically one-way interaction. You basically looked at, mostly text, reading text on the screen. You turn on your computer, you see that, and everyone had a voice. There was a really good thing to that too, because at that point, people had a chance to make a difference in life. And they could say, hey, I'm going to get my voice out, in contrast to only a television station or a newspaper doing it. Now I've got a chance to get my views out there. And so people did that. And it was really, really nice. And it was really more decentralized than anything. But it was mostly text, very, very few graphics, if any, in that era when we looked at the computers. So then when Web 2.0 came along, it was amazing. It provided mainly mobile, cloud, and social media. This is where we saw Twitter, Facebook, and other tools come out like Friendster and MySpace, those places that came out before. We saw what they were doing, and then we saw LinkedIn and others coming out. Web 2.0 provided an opportunity for people to interact with each other. It was marvelous. Getting a chance to get out into, say, a Facebook group with people that had a common cause with you, and you could talk to them. They could show you what's going on in their mind. You could talk about it. You could show pictures of your friends. Hey, putting pictures out on the net was a big deal when we first got it. So now we can start doing that a lot more. But then there were some challenges. And the challenges of Web 2.0 we're still dealing with today, like security and privacy and the deplatforming. Hey, I know people that work on YouTube. They do working with their tools on YouTube. They put out, a matter of fact, a podcast that I watch that's really good. Andrew Pompliano is a guy that has a tremendous amount of knowledge of the internet, of what's going on with Bitcoin, with cryptocurrencies, and I love listening to his program. And by the way, Andrew Pomp, if you get a chance to hear this, just know you got a thumbs up coming from this guy here in Orlando. Really appreciate what you're doing. But you see, what happened is he said Bitcoin, and somebody, one employee at YouTube heard that and thought, oh no, this is bad, pressed a button and banned him. Deplatformed him. This is what we're facing with Web 2.0. People that do it, and they sit back and go arrogantly, well, I have determined that that is hate speech, or I have determined that is wrong, or whatever. Well, wait a minute. Here's a guy that's making his living helping a lot of people like me to learn more all the time. Hey, here's a new thought this week. Here's a new thought that week. But they just quickly deplatformed him. Well, that's where we are today. But now we've got Web 3.0, and it is an oh my God category. It is amazing. By the way, I don't know who this lady is. I'll point this way right here. I do not know who she is, but I love that video she's done. Just marvelous, that energy. And really, that's what Web 3.0 is about. It's going to take care of a lot of those problems that we had before. One of the big things you want to write down and study, we're going to be talking more about this later here on Agorapreneurs, the non-fungible tokens, how you can make a change and start getting some things, particularly for those who are understanding NFTs, content creators. This is a way for artists, musicians, for professional speakers, for people who create content, authors, to get paid in ways that they hadn't thought of before that helps everyone. And it also gives you a way to help out those artists that you love. You say, gee, I'd like to give them a little something here. I can only afford maybe $1, $5, but I love this article. Well, with NFTs, you're going to be able to do that in a big way. It is also in that OMG category. Really amazing stuff that's out there right now. Well, here's what Web 3.0 is about. It's decentralized. That means you don't just go to one place. That means each person operating on their computer can put in information on your computer, your smartphone or device that accesses the internet, whatever that might be. It gives you the ability to operate without the control and the permission of others. Cryptocurrency is like this. If I want to take Bitcoin and buy something from you, we don't have to ask anyone for permission. It's permissionless. We can just do it. If I want to, no one's going to stop me or halt my credit card or say, oh, your credit card was declined, or we're going to close your bank account. No, it's up to you. And it's ideal for content creators. You can create content, send it out to the world, and people buy it from you, and no one can stop you from doing that. No one can stop them from buying from you. And this is echoing back to the version 1.0 of the web, Web 1.0, decentralized. Now we have more autonomy, security, and privacy. But you need to make sure you do it the right way. Do it the right way, and you've got some tremendous popularity and possibilities. Oh, I guess you could have popularity too, and you can do both of those. And here's something that I want you to think about, how you can build your own DAO. That stands for DAO, Decentralized Autonomous Organizations. You can create your own community, a community that gives you the ability to connect with them and help them. This is what Ethereum is all about. It's one of the cryptocurrencies out there. And Cardano, these are organizations that we call a DAO, that they have a group of people that judge and rule themselves within the confines of the laws that they create within that decentralized autonomous organization. These are really hot, and you can be a part of them. I'm part of some right now, and also have some on our own. Gina Carr, my partner, who we work with Video Rockstars, we do a lot of things with that, helping people to grow and to prosper with it. And so what you can do is you can get to the decentralized, all of that, and plus you can also do some smart contracts. This is really important. You can create how you want to deal with people, how they're going to deal with you in a beautiful way. So here we go. I'm going to wrap up here with some content creator possibilities that you can have. Creating a non-fungible token. This is what you can do. I want you to start studying that. We're going to be giving a lot more information here on Agorapreneurs. So just kind of subscribe to this, bookmark it, so that way you'll know about it when it's coming up. And it's a way for you to say, hey, we're standing for developing our business as an entrepreneur and doing it with a live and let live style. Here's another thing you can do. Learn how to accept micropayments. You can have people that are listening to your content to send you a micropayment. They might say, hey, I like that. Here's $1. I like that. It was worth $1. You go out to dinner and you eat, say, for a meal that might cost $50, $100, and you give a tip to the server that's there that takes care of you. And that's a good thing to do. You help them out. Well, this is a way that you as a content creator can create content and let people help you. But here's the even bigger one. You can create your own community. Build that community that you will have people that believe in the cause you have, believe probably in a live and let live philosophy that you and I are talking about here. And that way you create that and you just kind of get away from all the yuck that's out there in the world of people arguing and fussing and all those kind of things, and do it much more peacefully and much better. It is a game changer. The world is changing now, and you have an opportunity to do that. We're going to help you more here at Agorapreneurs. Let me know what you think and what you'd like to know about it. Leave a comment on whatever platform you're getting this, where it's coming through, because this is nothing short of awesome. It is awesome. I mean, a great change, and you want to seize the moment and do that. Best way to do it, again, subscribe to this, because then you're going to find out about what's happening as it happens and before it gets out of hand, and you have less opportunity. Now is the ground floor. Now is the time to do that, to get involved with it. Well, I'm Terry Brock here at Agorapreneurs. We are here to help you learn how to live life better, how to make more money in your business, and how to live the kind of lifestyle that you want. And don't forget our 20 with Terry. That's a possibility for you to get the help you need. No charge at all to that. You just apply for it, and those who are accepted get a chance to have 10 minutes where they talk about what's going on, and then I take time to help you to implement that in a real way. This is what we're talking about. So in closing thoughts right now, you have an opportunity to embrace Web 3.0. It's changing our world for the better, and it's going to help you in some profound ways. I really appreciate you being here, and I want you to think about that and make a commitment to learn about that. I'm not making any financial advice here, none, zero whatsoever, but I am making educational advice. Get in there and start learning about it and have fun.
Thank you very much for joining us today here on Agorapreneurs. We're all about your freedom, liberty, and being the entrepreneur that you are, reaching out to achieve the goals that you want. Whether you're an entrepreneur on your own or maybe operating within another enterprise or organization, whether you're a solopreneur or part of a much larger enterprise, we are here for you to help you get the skills and the technology, the right thinking of mind, right frame of mind, how to increase your connections, building those relationships in business that matter. Don't forget, we've got the 5K program, help you in creating content, no charge to you. You go over and you can look at that at terrybrock.com/5K. Notice the K is lowercase, and you'll be able to get that information, no charge, and you'll also be able to sign up for the newsletter that we send out, the Agorapreneurs Power Report, so you stay right up to date on what's going on. And if you need to reach me, my email is best way to get in touch with me, terry@terrybrock.com. Hey, thanks for being with me today. I'm looking forward to hearing from you.